Hey everybody, I'm going to kind of move through this as fast as I can so that I don't bore anybody and you get the point without me belaboring anything. So let's just move right into this. The whole reason why this stuff works is because of the statistical analysis that I do, and it shows the inner workings of Google. So let's just take a look at a couple of key elements in the statistical analysis that we have here. And the first one is, does having a .org domain help you? Does it hurt you? What's it, the .com domain? Does that help or hurt? .com is neutral. .org actually is slightly beneficial. So don't be scared of registering a .org. Okay, the next thing we want to look at is, does having the domain start with a keyword followed by a dot, which means having a domain name that is just your keyword only, does that help you at all? There's a huge positive correlation for that. So you can see that if we have a domain name that is just the key phrase we're looking for, .org is fine, .net, .com, they're all just fine. So if we can get a domain name that is just our key phrase, we're going to be golden. Let's move on to the next step. Okay, here we are at the Google AdWords keyword tool, and you can find this just by searching for keyword tool in Google and you'll find it. But let's put our topic that we're going after into here, auto insurance, and click get keyword ideas. Now we go down here and we see all the different permutations, how much they're searched, how much competition there is, and obviously tons of advertiser competition for these terms. I mean, auto insurance, $32 a click you'd have to pay to be number one. Just amazing. So let's go down and we get past the first block and the first 150. You can download them all as text. So we click that, we download them all into our favorite text editor, and for me, I use NoteTab Lite. I'll bring it over here. Now, I've gone through the entire keyword list, and I've done a search and replace for the carriage return at the end, and replaced it with .org carriage return. I've also searched and replaced all the spaces with nothing. So now I've got my keyword list followed by .org with no spaces. I basically I'm doing domain names for all my key phrases. All right. So next step we do, we copy and paste that into our favorite domain registrar. Mine's register-spot.com. Dump it into the bulk keyword registration, our bulk registration tool, right here. And we take this list, copy and paste, put in the code, 781, and now it'll check to see if any of these domain names are available. And as you can see here, most of them are not. It's unavailable, right? But it gives you the ones that are. And I took the top 5 of these that were available, the highest searched traffic, the top 5, and registered those. Now, those 5 were auto insurance quotes comparison, casualty, homeowners village. You get the point. Registered those, and now I built a simple site on them using my handy-dandy, super-duper website construction software that builds highly optimized websites in just seconds flat. So let's go down here and see how that happened. Click New Site, and that's where we begin. Okay, the first step is we enter in our domain name. Well, we're using Casualty Auto Insurance as our example. Give it a login and give it a name, and decide how many pages we want to build. That's how many keywords we're going to focus on for this particular site. Click Next. Go to step 2, and you can see here you can enter the keywords right here by just typing them out, or you can use the keywords tool built in here and type in casualty auto insurance and get keywords, and it'll get you a good list to start with. I picked these 4: casualty auto insurance, property and casualty, metro casualty, universe. Anyway, enough said. Move on to the next step. Now I selected the business template for the visual template editor, which is the core of this super duper website construction software. Now it's loading the entire software right into your browser. It doesn't run on your computer like a normal software. It runs within the browser. It's such a cool piece of software. And we look here, and okay, it's loaded the template, and this software is just drag and drop easy. You click on the title, and you click Edit, and you put in your title, Casualty Auto Insurance. You go down. There's your navigation. That's all the navigation to the different pages. You can have a newsletter sign up if you want. These are search results that are placed on the page automatically. You can click on this middle area and put in an article if you'd like. You just click on it, click edit, and then you type in your article or copy and paste it in. And you can see it puts a Google video on the page or a YouTube video on the page, has a comments area. So you just click through here and customize it to be just the way you want. And then up here, I've put a conversion system. This is an advertiser that will pay $7 a click for anybody that clicks on an auto insurance kind of inquiry. So I put a big arrow here and put it in an advertising area right here. Click edit, and you can see this is the actual code for bringing up my ad. All right. And what's cool about this is that it actually rotates as many ads as you like. You can click add right here and put in a new code, and it'll rotate different codes to every person that visits. So if you want to test different monetization strategies, you can do that. The side benefit is that it actually encrypts the code, so you can't, search engine robots can't read the code that's in here and can't tell what you're doing to advertise, which is pretty cool. That also keeps that code away from your competitors as well. So up here I put another advertising block with my Google AdSense code. So I'll put some AdSense ads on the page, make a little bit of money, but it also attracts the search engine robots and gets my site spidered a lot faster. So just a little trick there, side trick for you to learn. Anyway, I'm done editing my site. I click Save Site. Okay, give it the name and say OK, and then move right along, close VTE and go to the next step. Okay, here we go. Now we're at the upload screen. This is step 4 or 5. I use my FTP, my IP address for my host name. You would just use ftp.casualtyautoinsurance.org. And my login and my password. And I use this. My host uses passive. Anyway, we click next, and we're done. It's uploading via the backbone of the internet, and it does it in lightning speed, especially for a small site. So let's go look at that site that we just built, casualtyautoinsurance.org. Okay, there it is. It just came up here. There you go. We got our RSS feeds on the page. Those help for ranking. It's got search results. There's that YouTube video, article comments at the bottom, our article that we pasted in there. Now, in this article, I put in links to a central hub that is the monetization place that does the very best. Now, this little ad up here that I pasted that code in for, that still makes me $7 a click, but what the strategy of wells is all about is you put in a bunch of wells. I built 5 of these, and then they all link over into my super monetization site. And again, $7 anytime anybody clicks on that stuff. It's just that easy. Okay, so what's the punchline here? What's the conclusion to all this this running around and building things? Well, oh, this is an ad from that ad home as well. What we did is we built a site. It came up, got it done, and within 1 week went back to Google and searched, and lo and behold, casualty auto insurance, which is one of those top terms that people are searching. Actually, it's up to number 2. It was at number 6 when it first appeared a week after building it, and now it's up to number 2. So anytime someone searches in Google casualty auto insurance, I'm number 2. I get that traffic for free. These guys are paying $30 or $10 or $20 a click to be here, right? I get this for free.